Everyone has different tastes when it comes to vacations. Is your plan to feel pampered and connected with nature and peace? Or do you wish to share your adventure traveling in a group? Hawaii is the ultimate travel destination, and the options can feel overwhelming, especially if you're unfamiliar with the layout of the islands. Honeymoons, anniversaries, family trips, and even business trips. There are all kinds of different reasons to travel to Hawaii. I'm here to help you navigate the process of deciding where to stay. Today I'm focusing on Hawaii's Garden Island, Kauai. Here are my top recommendations for places to stay in each Kauai region. Kauai's East Shore. Kauai's East Shore is part of the windward side of the island. This means that trade winds regularly make things breezy in this area, at least in the afternoon hours, bringing tropical rain with it most nights. There's always a chance of rain, but most showers are light and brief, just enough to keep things looking green and tropical. This is why I suggest the Hilton Garden Inn Kauai, a resort that's great for families with small children. It's located next to Lidgate Park, the safest place to swim on the island that also has a couple of playgrounds and a beachside walking path. The location makes it a good place for exploring the rest of the island, with both the north and south shores being similar driving distances. Plus, it's close to shopping hubs and lots of dining options. A nice perk is their cultural program that has activities such as a sunrise visit to the Hawaiian temple or heiau that's near the beach. They do this 3 days a week, and it's included in your resort fee. You'll be happy to stay in, too, since they have nightly entertainment in the lobby. This hotel can often feel busy, so take that into consideration when making your plans. If you want something more calming, the Royal Sonesta Kauai Resort might be your best bet. From the immaculate garden-like grounds, complete with birds and koi, to the smashing pool area, this place works. The overall feel is calming. They have tons of artwork strewn throughout the resort, and there is an unbelievable circular pool with a bridge to the center island and spas along one edge. Kauai's North Shore. Kauai's North Shore, where lushness takes on a whole new meaning. Every shade of green imaginable is represented in its myriad plant life. Its beaches are exquisite, and its mountains unmatched in their sheer majesty. After a heavy rain, you will literally be unable to count the number of waterfalls etched into the side of North Shore Mountains. The major towns here are Kilauea, Princeville, and Hanalei, though there are many smaller communities around and between these towns. Hanalei Colony Resort is the only beachfront condo on the North Shore. The resort is secluded and somewhat isolated near the end of the road on the North Shore, and there are free area shuttles to beaches, shopping, and dining. Plus, there's a pretty good coffee place on the property. All the units are 2-bedroom, but this allows for only 3 people per room. Have a bigger party than just the crowd of 3? Hanalei Bay Resort has you covered. This condo resort is located in Princeville, on 22 acres of beautiful, lush, and winding grounds. It looks and feels very tropical. The layout of the resort makes it feel quiet, even when they're nearly full. The main swimming pool has a small waterfall next to the spa and a swim-up bar. Kauai's South Shore. The sunny South Shore, where rainfall is less frequent and sunshine is abundant. Many people prefer the sunnier quality of the South Shore to the lushness of the North Shore. Fortunately, you can have it all. This is probably the premier destination for most visitors on Kauai. You'll find the widest range of accommodations here, plus plenty of dining options. It's not as pricey as the North Shore, but your mileage may vary depending on your tastes. The Grand Hyatt Kauai Resort and Spa easily rates as a gem, and their awesome grounds put them in a class by themselves. Not to sound like a drooling sycophant, but the Hyatt did almost everything right. As you walk into the lobby and see the ocean framed by the entrance, you realize that here they really sweated the details. The rooms are pleasant and modern, but lack the personality the rest of the resort has in abundance. Kiahuna Plantation Resort, however, exudes a relaxed, old-world plantation feel. The grounds are lush, well-groomed, and mature. You'll see ancient monkey paw trees and huge bromeliads, as well as lots of orchids. Kiahuna is also blessed with being on the world-class Kiahuna Beach. It's backed by a huge lawn, too. In fact, the entire resort is paved with bountiful grass. Hawaii's West Shore. Last but not least, the West Shore. If the South Shore is called the sunny South Shore, then Western Kauai should be called the very sunny West Shore. The first two things visitors notice on this side of the island are the relative aridity of the land and the red color of the soil. There's also no major resorts, relatively few dining options, and generally a drier, less tropical feel than most of the area. For some people, that's an attraction in and of itself. Luckily, the Waimea Plantation Cottages gives you the feeling of ohana here, and you will definitely experience the aloha spirit. They have a few activities on site, such as sand volleyball, buckyball, and shuffleboard. Many weddings take place on the grounds here. It may be worthwhile springing for an ocean view on this property, but garden views are pretty safe. The Inn Waimea, aka West Kauai Lodging, is a cozy inn in the middle of Waimea, just off the main highway. Each suite is decorated in its own way, with a separate sitting room in keeping with the old Hawaiian style. One second-story unit has an ocean view. Another first-floor suite has a large double jacuzzi. Got any resorts or hotels that you love but didn't see on our list here? Go ahead and let us know in the comments. Check out our blog that goes into further detail on each of the shores on Kauai. We hope this will point you to some truly spectacular options for your trip to Hawaii.